Hi, welcome to your love and romance reading for July 2022. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because we're focusing on love energy, I like to incorporate the Venus energy as well. You might stumble upon this video outside of July, like months later. You're going to find it whenever you're meant to find it. And so keep in mind that you're going to find it whenever you're meant to hear the messages, and that not every single message is going to resonate because this is a reading for the collective, right? There's a lot of people I'm reading for. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As always, you may need a private reading, but we're going to connect here and see what's coming up here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the area of love and romance. Let's get right on into it, my darlings. We're going to move you all just a little bit closer. Alrighty, let's get into it. So the first card that's coming up here for the Scorpio collective is the Two of Pentacles. And this can come up in a couple of different ways, okay? Two of Pentacles can come up sometimes, and this is probably the most like traditional way a lot of you are used to hearing this. For those of you who are used to watching love and romance readings, sometimes Two of Pentacles gets typecast as juggling more than one relationship or juggling more than one option. And that can be the case sometimes. And that might be happening for some of you. However, okay, it's a lot deeper than that. There are a lot more layers to the cards. And so for some of you, the Two of Pentacles is going to be juggling your work-life balance and juggling allowing this person to come into a relationship. Also, it can be a card that's reminding us that we need to be a little bit more playful, or we need to make room and time for play in our life. We may be complicating a situation. Some of you may be dealing with, and I hate to say this, but some of you may be dealing with like releasing ego, because you may be having a realization that the person that you want and the person that makes you happy is very, very different from what the expectations are of you, upon your upon you from like your friends, your family, your culture. And some of you may be finding that you're coming into a place where you're having to bring this person into your life, or it's moving into where like this person is coming into your life and they're going to be around your friends, they're going to be around your family, and you need to just be ready to fully surrender that ego and know and understand that your friends and family might be like, why are you with this person? But you have to accept that this is what makes you happy, and that you're not trying to like live up to their standards or their way of life. And so some of you, I hate to say it, need to overcome feelings of embarrassment. I don't feel like this is an embarrassing person. I don't think there's anything wrong with this person. As a Scorpio, I can tell you, we Scorpios, we don't mess around with people if we don't have that emotional connection, if our heart's not into it, right? So I think this is a good person, right? I just think that some of you need to surrender the ego of the expectations that maybe you have put upon you. Two of Pentacles can also indicate here, like I said, to be a little bit more playful, right? Those of you who are getting to know somebody, take a lighthearted approach, right? Even if you're dealing with someone that might be coming to you with a really intense past, and they might be coming to you and they might be telling you things about themselves that you're like, you may be intrigued. Like, you're not judging this person, you're not looking down on them, you're like, oh my gosh, like, you might even think it's kind of juicy. And so you might have a lot of questions. We Scorpios, we can be masters of interrogation, but don't approach it in that way. Don't approach it like in a way where like you're interviewing the person. We love to know the details, we want to know the details, but don't approach it in like an interview kind of way or interrogation kind of way, and just let these things come to the surface. Let this person open up, and try to take a playful approach, try to take a lighthearted approach. The next card that's coming up here for you all, Scorpio, is the Emperor. Oh, some of you may be dealing with a fellow Scorpio or an Aries, or somebody with Scorpio or Aries placements. I will say this, based on my own experience. I feel, this is just my opinion, and you other Scorpios can chime in from, and let me know what you think about it. Those of you who you've had the experience. I think Scorpio with Scorpio is a very, very, very intense combination. And I'm speaking of Scorpio male and Scorpio female. I can't speak for two Scorpio females because I haven't had that experience. I can't speak for two Scorpio males because I haven't had that experience. But for me, Scorpio female and Scorpio male can be very, very intense and can bring up a lot of uh, dark aspects or shadow aspects. So I would just say be aware of that. If you're a Scorpio dealing with another Scorpio, there may be some power struggles or things coming to the surface. But, my belief is that if two people are really committed to making it work, they can make it work. It's just about being committed to make it work. So I will say that sometimes the Emperor can be power struggles or issues with authority that's coming up or that's being, triggered in a situation. However, the Emperor can also be, on a more positive note, divine masculine energy. So some of you may be manifesting or calling in your divine masculine. You may be dealing with your divine masculine at this time. You may be stepping into divine masculine energy. Those of you who are seeking out a divine feminine, you may be stepping into or evolving into divine masculine energy. Those of you who are feminine seeking a divine masculine, you may have your divine masculine coming in here in July. Now, the Emperor can also be sometimes like a deceased father figure who's coming in, and guiding you a lot, in a situation or during a specific time, or ancestors from your paternal side of the family. They may be coming in, they may be guiding you, they may be playing matchmaker, they may be coming in and giving you messages through your dreams. And so there could be a situation here where you have like some guardian angels or ancestors coming in and trying to help you or guide you in this aspect here with your love life. Now, I'm just going to say this because my grandpa's coming up, and some of you have known and you've heard me kind of tell stories of like when I have my grandfather, come in through my dreams or bring me messages. And he just basically has come up several times and just told me, F everybody, just F them all, F everybody, F them all, live your life, be happy, be happy, be happy. Like, so, for some of you, there could be something here of like just taking power over your own life, and giving yourself permission to want what you want and to do what you're wanting to do. For some of you, you may also be looking at the dynamics of a relationship, and your expectations of the relationship may be changing, because some of you have heard me talk about the Emperor and the Empress energy, right? People say, oh, I'm the Empress, I want to be with the Emperor. I'm the Emperor, I want to be the Empress. The thing about the Emperor and the Empress, they don't fight over who gets to drive. They don't fight over the steering wheel. They have their own cars. They have their own thing going on. It's like, where are we going? Okay, cool. I'll meet you there. There's a lot of independence. And they both have their lives outside of the relationship. And so some of you may be kind of restructuring your relationship dynamic, right? You may be going into a relationship and you may be looking at things in terms of separate finances or separate property, or just kind of like, you have your thing, I have my thing, you have your friends, I have my friends, we have mutual friends, but then you have your thing, I have my thing. So there could be things also here in terms of like you're reevaluating the structuring of a relationship or your expectations of a relationship with this person. There might be a lot more independence uh, in this relationship. The next card that's coming up here is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups can come up in a couple of different ways. It can come up in the way or the sense that there might be a lot of options. And that might be something that some of you are juggling. You might all of a sudden notice that you have a lot of options that are coming in. You may be attracting a lot of different people. I do feel for some of you Scorpios, you're going to feel very overwhelmed in July, and that you might have people falling out of the woodwork. Okay? Even if you've done a lot to kind of try to get a fresh start or get a clean slate. You may have changed your phone number, you may have moved, you may have changed your social media, you may have done a lot of things just to kind of clear the slate and leave the past in the past. But Scorpio, don't be surprised, and I am not talking about like um situations that ended horrendously. But don't be surprised if you don't have, or if you do have, I should say, don't be surprised if you do have people locating you, finding you. Scorpio, where did you go, Scorpio? I've been looking for you. I just turned around and you were gone. Like, I've been looking for you. I never told you. I never told you that, I saw a future with you. I never told you I had feelings for you, or I was just trying to get things together and I just turned around and you weren't there anymore. And so don't be surprised, Scorpio, if some of you have people from the past reaching out to you, trying to reconnect with you. It may feel like it's coming in very quickly from more than one direction. You may have several options. And that might be something that some of you are juggling or trying to figure out. I do feel, Scorpio, that a lot of you are realizing you need more independence in your relationship, or you need more uh space, right? And so that could be like a defining factor for you. Although I don't know why, for some reason, as I'm looking at these cards, this emperor to me feels like the new kid in town. Like, not that he's a kid, but like the new person on the scene. So you may be just in this thing where you're like, look, whatever's coming up from the past, it's just coming up to finish unfinished business or tie up loose ends, but you're not interested in it. You're moving forward here to the future, to somebody new. um I just heard someone unlike any other. So this could be somebody unlike anybody else you've ever met before. Those of you who are already committed and in a relationship, I do feel like you're getting a lot of attention, and this may be causing your partner to try to set some new boundaries with you, and this may create some tension in the relationship. You might be like, hold on now, like, why don't you trust me? Like, I can't help it if they're into me, that's not my fault, but why am I being punished, or why am I being like put on lockdown here? I'm not doing anything wrong. And so those of you in an existing relationship, that can be a bit of a challenge that you might be experiencing in July. The next card that's coming up here for you all, Scorpio, ooh, is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is wishes coming true, right? Look how happy she is. Wishes coming true, getting what you wanted, getting what you were after, right? Your wish coming true. So some of you are going to be very, very happy with your love life and very, very happy with this relationship. But remember, guys, what I say about the Nine of Cups. On one aspect of the Nine of Cups, you're really happy. You got what you wanted. You got what you were after. The other aspect, or the other side, of the Nine of Cups is people are looking at you and they see that you got what you wanted. They see that you got what you were after. And they may be very resentful of that. They may be looking at you like, who do you think you are? Right? Or that's not fair. You're being selfish, right? You're being selfish. You're doing whatever you want to do. You're living this great old life. It's all so easy for you. Like, what about us? What about us? And so there could be a feeling in a sense here of like jealousy or envy. Okay? If you have an unhealthy family dynamic where you're grown, you're an adult, but your family still wants to control every aspect of your life, they may not be happy with who you're with and the things that you all are doing. They may be very opinionated about your life. They may not like the decisions that you're making with this couple or with this person. And so they may be looking at you like you're being selfish. But this is the thing you guys have heard me say about the Nine of Cups. This is your blessing. Your blessing is coming in. Your wish is being granted. But your angels and guides need you right now, before this blessing comes in, to really set some really good boundaries, because they know that there's people in your life that are going to try to get in the way between you and this blessing, right? If it's a financial blessing, they're going to come in and try to take all kinds of money from you or get you to give to them. If it's a blessing in terms of like something that's not tangible, something that's not I shouldn't say not tangible, because a person is tangible, but if it's a blessing that's coming in terms of like a relationship or something, they may be all of a sudden trying to take your time, take your attention. They may feel like you're putting too much time or attention on this person. They may feel like you're doing things with your assets, that they don't like. Maybe you and this person are putting your money together, or doing something together financially, and they may feel like, well, hey, we don't like that. We don't like that you're doing that. We don't, you should help us, or you should give us the money, or there could be something here in terms of finances. But the thing about the Nine of Cups is your blessing is coming in. There are going to be people who don't like it, who don't approve of it, who are envious of it, or who are jealous of it, or who are going to try to make you feel like you're being selfish or you're being greedy in this matter. And so, what you need to do, Scorpio, you need to have those really, really good boundaries in place and not care. And just not care, right? Not everybody's going to be happy for me. People are going to have opinions. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to let them rain on my parade. I'm not going to let them get in the way of this happiness. I'm going to be happy. I've worked for this. I've tried to manifest this. I'm going to be happy to have it. So a sense here of like independence, or like receiving wishes coming true. Seven of Cups can also sometimes be a situation where we feel very lucky, or we feel like we're dreaming. Like it's like a dream come true. So for a lot of you, there could be big blessings coming into your life in July, in your love life, that like you didn't see coming, even if you are a very intuitive person. I mean, you may be very happy about this. Your next card coming up here is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is being able to stand your ground, but being able to do it without drama. Okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, Scorpio. I feel like whatever is happening for you in your love life, with another person, I feel like you and the person that you're involved with romantically, things are good, right? The Nine of Cups here, the Emperor here, things are good. You all are good together. I don't see aspects or problems between you and the person that you're dealing with. But for some reason, there's a lot of outside um, opinions, outside opinions, outside reactions and situations. And I'm going to say something here to you, Scorpio, and I just want you to take it with a grain of salt. I feel that with the Seven of Wands, sometimes we feel like if it's not one thing, it's another. I feel like you're finally in the place where you're totally good and you're totally fine with whatever opinions your friends or family have. Like you're gonna be finally in that place where you're like, I'm gonna be with who I want to be with. This is who I like. This is who I want to be with. I'm gonna be happy in my love life. I'm not gonna let people come in and take all my time and all my energy. I'm going to have boundaries so that I can focus with my person and be with my person and give them my attention and build our relationship instead of constantly putting my relationship on the back burner because I got to go about running around rescuing everybody. Like, you're not doing that anymore. You're happy with your person. You're focused on this person. You have good boundaries with the people in your life. I do feel with the Seven of Wands, Scorpio, some of you are in a situation now whereas you're with this person, like, so if you're in an existing relationship, you all might be getting closer, you might be coming into the next step or stage, and for reasons that this is moving forward, maybe this person, like, their friends and their family didn't know about you at first and now they're finding out about you, or they thought that this was going to be a temporary thing and now they're realizing, oh no, nope, this person's getting serious with Scorpio, this is going somewhere. Or it could be a new relationship altogether, right? Like somebody that you're just meeting, just starting to date. The Seven of Wands, I feel, is like you're dealing with this person's maybe not even so much their family, it could be their friends or their circle, where like they don't like you, Scorpio, they don't like you. Okay, haters gonna hate, they don't like you. And so you might be dealing with people that might make little weird comments, or they act like they're complimenting you, but really there's an insult that they wrapped in the compliment and they're giving you like an insult and disguising it as a compliment. There could be people that just don't want you with this person, and it can be for a lot of different reasons, right? It could be that this could be someone that a lot of people want and they're just angry at you and they're jealous that you got this person. A lot of other people wanted this person and you came out of left field. Like, who the heck are you? You came out of nowhere and you're with this person. Like, we don't like you. You may also have a very different vibe. You may also just be in a different kind of circle or mindset or way of life. And, they just may kind of resent you, or they may feel like you're taking this person away from them. And so, but the thing about the Seven of Wands is you don't have to engage. You don't have to get into arguments. You don't have to get in disagreements. Stay in your Nine of Cups energy. Be happy. Enjoy it. Be in that blissfulness. All right, you're not happy. You're not happy. All right, you'll get over it, right? Go live your life. Don't tell this to these people because they're going to argue with you. They're going to fight with you. They're not looking to find common ground. Seven of Wands for me is like sometimes we might be tempted to try to talk something out, but these aren't people looking for resolution. They want to argue. They want to fight. That's it. They're not looking to find common ground. So Seven of Wands for me is just, keep doing what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing. Don't feel like you have to explain yourself to anybody. Don't feel like you have to win everybody over or convince anybody of anything. Just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Okay? Especially for those of you that are manifesting a divine masculine or stepping into your divine masculine energy, that's pretty fair to say that you and this person are going to accomplish really big things together or inspire each other to be really high level versions of yourselves to accomplish big things, right? Like, big things are going to happen by the two of you coming together. So lower vibrational energies, negative energies, are not going to be happy about you guys being together. That just goes with the territory. You don't have to take it in. You don't have to absorb it. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those for you. Sometimes those might resonate more. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Don't forget to check out the weekly forecast where we talk about everything other than love and romance. And don't forget to check out the daily messages. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous month, and hopefully we'll see you in the weeklies and dailies. Take care and be well, my darlings.